Hiya. So we're going to do another question and answer session. We've had loads of questions, so I'm going to do what I did last time, which is split it into 3 sessions. Otherwise, it will just go on and on and on. So we're going to start straight away. At 80% clean and at sugar-free soaps both asked questions about iron. At 80% clean said, I don't eat much iron, especially red. I don't eat much meat, especially red. How can I improve iron intake without resorting to supplements? Iron can be a tricky one to get from food, and as we all know, you get it a lot from meat and from things like liver and organ meat. But you can get it, and other places, if you don't eat much red meat, chicken has iron. Also seeds, pumpkin seeds has quite a bit of iron. Greens, spinach, obviously, Popeye and stuff like that, they do actually have iron. At Sugar-Free Soaps asked if I could recommend a daily juice that is high in iron and is easily absorbed. So things like, for a juice, I'd probably use beetroot, spinach, parsley. The thing you have to remember with iron is that it's hard to be absorbed into the system, so you need to have it with some vitamin C. So for a juice, it's easy, add some like blueberries, pineapple, citrus fruit. That's where you get your vitamin C from. If you're eating an iron-rich meal, you could have a small glass of orange juice. You could have an orange for your pudding. Or some tomatoes or anything that has vitamin C in it will help the iron get absorbed into the body, because sometimes it's not that you're not eating enough, it's that it's just not getting absorbed and it's going through the body without being used. At Lightworker 333 has asked, can you recommend anything for psoriasis, skin and scalp, please? Okay, psoriasis is a really complicated one, just because it's an autoimmune, so it's not just a skin problem, it's to do with your immune system is overreactive and it's creating, this is how it's coming out basically. The causes or the things, there's no positive cure for psoriasis as management, and that is to do with, and it really is, if you manage it and you look after yourself, you can really make a big difference. Try and work out where stress is. Are you a really stressed out person? Because that is usually one of the big triggers for psoriasis. And then I know it sounds ridiculous in this day and age to try and reduce stress if you're sometimes stress is from work and you can't do very much about it all. But if you can, try to find ways of reducing your stress on a day-to-day level. Maybe try doing a bit of yoga. Meditation has had really good results. So basically we're trying to calm the body down and calm inflammation down. So things like turmeric are really good to use. Things like pineapple are really good to use. You want to be eating a very anti-inflammatory diet. And an anti-inflammatory diet means really high in fresh veg, high in whole grains, high in fresh fruit, high in fish and fish oils. Omega-3s are really important in this scenario. You want to be low on sugar, alcohol, coffee, dairy, things that things that can irritate the gut, you want to reduce. You also want to have a think about your gut health. Maybe a course of probiotics will help calm the gut down so it's not like overreacting to everything. Zinc is, on a supplement level, zinc is a really good one to take because it helps heal wound healing and it will help the skin. Vitamin C is also really good because it helps to get the liver working really well and helps skin health. And fish oils would be a really good thing to take. It's quite complex psoriasis, so perhaps maybe go and see somebody about it. At Glow Organic Kitchen, could you recommend anything for recurrent throat cold problems? I'm a lawyer working long hours and constantly run down. So I always seem to be coming down with tonsillitis or some other nasties. I imagine quite a few of us are stressed out and run down and having similar problems. Right, well at this time of the year, yes, you're right, everybody is sort of feeling run down. And one of the big problems for this is low vitamin D. At this time of year particularly, January, February, March, April even, vitamin D is at its bottom level because most people haven't been out in the sun since the summer, and the vitamin D that was stored in our fat cells is now all gone. So we're feeling really low. Our immune system is down. So make sure you're taking a vitamin D supplement. The other thing I was going to say was, again, stress. Try to reduce your stress because that is probably just your adrenal glands might be absolutely exhausted. Try to give your liver a bit of a boost with things like artichokes and beetroots and stuff. Try and help the cortisol which is the stress hormone, get digested. I know, that's what I wrote. I said rosemary and elderberry are really nice herbs for throat in particular, gargling with it, try doing that. And also, you know, things like Himalayan crystal salts are very healing. But try gargling with rosemary. Rosemary is really, really good for the throat. And also zinc again, I said. Was a good thing. Zinc again, I thought was a good one because it's good for healing, it's good for the immune system. There's a herb that I'm going to say now, and I'm going to set to the next person as well, which is called ashwagandha. Ashwagandha is really brilliant at helping the body cope with stress. It's really good for helping the body cope with anything, but it's a lovely, lovely herb, and it's very balancing to the body. So if you're really stressed, it'll calm you down. If you're really tired, it will give you a boost. So yeah, you could try ashwagandha. And the reason I said ashwagandha for you at beauty_motormouth, because you asked if there were any other remedies than agonist casters which were good for balancing out hormones, and ashwagandha really would be a good one for you. It depends what hormone trouble you're having. So if it is menopausal hormone, then sage is another really good herb for that. If it's PMT hormones, then you could try, you know, you want to keep them, I mean, again, you want to sort of look at the liver, so perhaps some artichoke or something like that. But ashwagandha is a really good one for balancing everything out. Okay, and yes, so that's it for the first 5. I'm going to